Hi guys, in my previous video I have promised that I'm going to give you more tips on how to spot clogged cars, especially with the PCP, with the low mileage leasing. Business owners using this for long distance. So first of all, don't rush into it. You need to investigate in more depth, I believe. Make sure there is an MOT certificate presented. Make sure you have an HPI check in place and you have the service booklet. The MOT certificate shows the mileage recording when the MOT was done, and that's information coming from the DVLA, so that's one of the most trustworthy information in this case. You can check it or compare it against the HPI check, whether they are matching up with the dates. And of course, if you have the service booklet, that's another thing to check. But if something you feel is not right, something's wrong, I would highly suggest to check the service booklet. You're gonna find the stamps in the service booklet every time when the service was done. Check it and find out who was the garage who was repairing or doing the servicing and what's their phone number. Give them a call and ask them about the car. Try to find out what parts they have changed, what was including in the service. The reason is because every car has a few parts what has to be changed on time, otherwise you can't use it, which is the front brakes, brake pads and brake disc, and the cam belt, for example. And that mileage is around 60 to 100,000 miles. So which means if the front disc and pads were changed already and the car showing 35,000 miles, that indicates something. And the cam belt, that's one of the most important. Cam belt has to be changed, otherwise the engine's gonna die and blow up. So this can really give you an idea whether the car has a mileage discrepancy. Okay? Another thing, if you can afford, I would highly suggest to call a special or a specialized mechanic for that make and model, or someone who are really highly experienced. They can help you to find out and check the front brake disc, the front brake pads, or the cam belt. So that's all about the PCP. There are more physical stuff to check, what I'm going to tell you in much more depth.